Hey, I'm Brother Sherman Cox. Hey, and this is my gospel harp. Today I wanted to talk about singing. I talked about it some, but people don't think they can sing. I didn't think I could sing. I still don't really like my voice all that much. But hey, if you can play an instrument, and harmonica's an instrument, guitar, piano, whatever. A lot of folk don't think they can sing. You can probably sing. You can sing if you can keep a note. Now, I ain't saying that you can be a soloist. I ain't saying you gonna be Luther Vandross or nothing. Listen to some great blues singers. Listen to some great blues singers. They ain't necessarily great vocalists. That ain't Whitney Houston sometimes. Well, sometimes it is, but sometimes it isn't. They just sing with soul. They sing from emotion. They sing from that place. They ain't trying to sing, be doing a bunch of runs and all that kind of stuff to show off their vocal prowess. So you can sing, and I wanted to talk about a couple of points to remember. Number one, like I said before, uh, everybody there aren't many people who like the sound of their voice. They don't like the sound of their voice. But if you can hold a tune, if you can hold a note, if you've been playing long enough, you probably can. Then you can, because you probably ain't tone deaf. If you was tone deaf, you probably wouldn't be playing an instrument well. So if you can hold a note, then you probably just need some practice. Just start singing. I just started singing, and it ain't been that long, but trouble in my way. I got to cry sometimes. Whoa, trouble in my way. The nice thing about singing and a harp is that you can do them both anywhere. You can go, you're in the car and you're driving, and then amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. You just singing. You just start singing, and then you're singing, and that's your practice. I got this one guy that I was using, and I took some lessons from him too. R&B singing lessons. I like what Rashid is doing, and go over there, check him out. R&B singing lessons. You can learn how to sing. All you got to do is just practice. And I am a long ways from where I need to be, but I ain't what I used to be. So that's another point. Number one, you can probably do it. You just need some practice. Number two is those folk who are great singers, we say they natural singers, really 9 times out of 10, they put in a lot of practice, and also they were just born further down the road that you need to go down to become a good musician. Individuals, they started singing when they was a child, and they began singing, and singing came naturally to them. So they weren't great singers. They were just better than your average person. You listen to some of these. I listened to some people from my youth, and I thought they some great singers. You listen to them back then, they weren't necessarily great singers. They were just better than other folk. And because they were better than other folk, they enjoyed it. And because they enjoyed it, they did it more. And so they practiced more. And so they put in more time. And so they got better, not necessarily because of this natural talent, although there is something to be said for that. But not only that, but because they put in the time. So if you put in the time, you can sound better. And you sound better, and then you can sing along with playing the harp. And like I said in another video, when you're singing and you're playing, people perceive your singing is better, and people perceive your playing is better. So that's another thing to keep in mind, is that those who are better than you, 9 times out of 10, They may have some natural talent, but they just put in more time than you put in. So go ahead, you got your harp, you're practicing, you're putting in your time. You're putting in your time, but set it aside for a second and go ahead and sing, and put that up in there. So sing, at least try it. This is Brother Sherman Cox. And this is my gospel harp. God bless.